What's up, YouTube? Hello, guys, and I am back with another video. It's your girl Amaria. In case you don't know, let's like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me your favorite color down below, guys. How are you doing today? Okay, listen, you saw that title, so you already know how I do. I like to get into it. Why I chose a home birth. The reason why I chose a home birth is not just for one reason. It is for multiple reasons. I am going to list off a few of these reasons. I'm not going to go too in deep depth of them, but I am going to tell you just the gist of the reasons of why I did choose to do a home birth. My first two kids that I had was not a home birth. I went to the hospital to have my first two kids. When I went to the hospital, my first pregnancy, I didn't end up having her till like maybe 40 weeks. No, was it? No, 39 weeks. She was 9 pounds, 10 ounces, and they induced me. I can tell you, for that being my first pregnancy, I should not have been induced. Your body knows what it's supposed to do. Your body is capable of having a baby without intervention. When I went to the hospital to have my baby, I didn't know the things that I know now. I was on my back. I tore. As in, I had tears and I had to get stitches with no medicine. I got an epidural that did not work. So I felt everything. And honestly, it would have been so much better if I had not gone to the hospital. And it would have been so much better if I had not had gotten an epidural and been on my back. You tear when you work against gravity. Working against gravity when having a baby is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Especially if you care about your recovery, if you care about yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell. This is not Handmaid's Tale. You're supposed to stand up having your baby. And not even stand up, at least be on your knees. Some type of upright position so gravity can do its thing. Why are you on your back? It hurts. It freaking hurts. I did it twice. Not again. Promise you that. My second, also when I was having my first kid and I was getting my stitches and it was right after I just had got done having her, the doctor kept telling me, "Oh, if you keep crying or not crying, but if it seems like it hurts too much, then we're gonna have to put you under anesthesia and you have to take you to the back room." Like, that's OD. Why are you telling me this? I didn't like that at all. Because it's like, all right, boom, I'm already not, I have a high pain tolerance and I ain't no little bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I got it, you know what I mean? And I'm already not even expressing that it hurts. You could just tell a slight, like, all right, difference that, oh yeah, I am feeling some type of pain. And that is all he was seeing. And him seeing that was like, oh, it's a threat. Oh, you finna go to the back room. You finna get put under. And I didn't like that. Like, that's not cool. That's not calming. You know what I'm saying? I just had a whole baby, a traumatic ass experience because he pulled her arm. They're not gentle. These people don't be gentle because they don't care. They just care about turning the room around. They just care about, oh, flipping the room so they can get more people in, more people out. You know why? Because that's more money. Okay? They don't genuinely care about your freaking recovery. And I didn't know that at the time, and I came to learn that because the second time I went, and the second I was like, all right, boom, I'm just going a different doctor. You know what I mean? Let me just try to do it that way. Second baby. Thankfully, thankfully, I already knew I was gonna get an epidural because last time it didn't work. So I'm not gonna do an epidural again. I did end up calling. I was at home and I ended up calling the ambulance when my water had broke because my water had broke in the middle of the night, and yeah. So I was in an ambulance or whatever. We got to the hospital. Literally within a couple minutes, I had already pushed the baby out. She slid out, right? So listen, after that happened, you know, umbilical cord is still attached and stuff. All of the doctors looking in and, like, oh, wow, look at the umbilical cord, whatever, whatever. Because they so fascinated and watching it and staring at stuff. The lady's like, all right, boom. I was like, okay, so I wanted to keep my umbilical cord. They was like, oh, you can't do that if you don't have some type of written something saying that you can do it and whatever, whatever. Because I didn't want them to take it. So I was like, all right, boom, whatever, it's cool. Fuck it. I already know they gonna take it. They gonna do what they want to do, as we all know, with the umbilical cord and stuff. And they were so thirsty to freaking get the umbilical cord that the nurse pulled it. She fucking yanked it. And when she yanked it, it came out. You know what I'm saying? So imagine placenta still in there, umbilical cord pulled and detached, and what the fuck? Like, so now what? Right? So I'm over here. I've already lost a lot of blood. I'm over here having like convulsions and shit, like shaking. And I'm like, okay, so like, what the fuck? Like, what you gonna do? You gotta get the placenta out, or it gotta come out. And naturally, here's the thing: your body will naturally expel the placenta. Every baby I've had after that, your body naturally expels the placenta because you naturally have contractions after birth that is meant to naturally expel the placenta. People trying to rush your fucking process is the reason why you have complications. Your body knows what it is meant to do. Your body knows what it is capable of. So don't allow people to fuck up your body, bro. Please don't. Because I didn't know, but I bet you I learned afterward. Okay. So boom, let me continue with the story. She's like, all right, we gotta get it out. So she puts her hand, and I know this is a little graphic, y'all, but whatever. It's childbirth. Get over it. She put her 1 second, y'all. So boom, she puts her hand in there and she tries to like get it out or whatever, right? And this, yeah, it hurts definitely or whatever. But I'm like trying to think past that because I'm like, all right, it already gotta happen. These people fucking up. I'm pissed. So she gets it out, and after that, I'm a whole lot of bleeding, whatever, right? Because you just ripped it out of my freaking body. You causing me harm because you so thirsty for an organ, and I'm finna freaking die. Like, this is crazy. So whole time, my kid's father is right there too. He's there to, what I'm saying, assist me because you don't never go in no place like that by yourself. Don't ever allow nobody to be around you doing something for your body or doing something to you, and you don't have a trusted person next to you, or you don't have a trusted person with you. Because not having a trusted person with you, they will do anything they want to do. And who gonna tell them not to? Who gonna speak up? Not you. They gonna say you crazy. They gonna say, oh, whatever they want to say. So make sure you got somebody there with you. Okay. So they tried to give me a shot. They gave me a pill, which is they said supposedly it was for the same thing. Because we did ask, hey, like, what is that for? What does it do? Yeah, they told me, oh, it was to help try to stop the blood, the stop the bleeding or whatever, right? To cause my blood to clot or whatever. So, all right, whole time, like I said, I'm still shaking and I'm still every couple seconds, I'm like doing this and shit, and it's like you can feel it in my whole body. I couldn't even hold my baby after the fact because I was doing it so bad. So I gave her to her dad, and that was crazy. I literally did not like the experience. And like I said, that was my second time trying it. Second time trying to go to a hospital, and there was a problem because of them constantly trying to rush the process. Pregnancy is 9 months long. Who the fuck told y'all it was supposed to be 2 hours long for a labor? Or the turnaround is supposed to be quick. It is supposed to be natural. It is supposed to be calm. It is supposed to be a serene time. Anybody who is trying to change that or make it anything but does not care about you, does not care about your mental, does not care about your baby, and does not care about your health. Okay? And that's period. Like, no conference. You should not question that. Okay? Because there's a lot of times where we will allow people that, like, they have a thing where, oh, you like, oh, if you don't have a certain type of look to you, then they won't feel like you're in pain. You know what I mean? I went up to the hospital and was like, oh, I feel like I need to be checked to see if, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, I'm leaking or something like that. And they're telling me, oh no, I don't think you're in labor. You look fine. You're talking. Like, yeah, I'm freaking talking. I had to get here, right? I had to travel to this place to do what I need to do. So yeah, I'm kind of functional. Sorry, can y'all help me? Like, and it's becomes a situation like that. Honestly, baby, I chose a home birth because it's been a breeze. It's a freaking breeze. When you have yourself, or when you have a trusted person or trusted people, a group, a support team, Nigga, it could just be you and your partner who is able to understand you and understand the situation and understand the peace that you want to have when you are bringing a life into this world. That changes everything. You deserve to have a peaceful birth. And that comes when you take your life into your own hands and understand that you are capable. There is nothing freaking scary about it. It's uncomfortable for sure. And I'm gonna lie, I'm lying saying it's not scary. Yeah, it's scary. But at the same time, it's way less scary than somebody putting you under the freaking knife for no reason. Somebody trying to rush something for no reason. Somebody putting your baby in distress for no reason. Because if that baby not ready, the baby not ready. Leave him the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be doing too much. And I feel like, oh, some people, oh, they want to choose what day they want to have a baby because, oh, I'm sick of being pregnant, stuff like that. To be honest, like, if you can't sit through that 9 months, or if you feel like, oh, this baby need to hurry up, yeah, I know that last leg and shit it's tough. That last leg of pregnancy is tough, and you be wanting the baby to get out. But just know that your baby is coming. Just know that your baby is there. Your baby is getting the nutrients that they need so that they can come into this world healthy. They can come into this world fully developed. You don't want no problems. So if you just rush in to get a little baby, get a little doll, you shouldn't have no kid, and you shouldn't be pregnant. Period. Because kids are not dolls. They're not pets. This a life. You were a kid when you were younger. Okay? Clearly. We have to be better. And that starts with caring about ourselves. I chose a home birth because I saw that they did not care about me. I chose a home birth because I cared about me. I chose a home birth because I cared about my child. I cared about my family. The blank fact that we can't, like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta find daycare and stuff for your other kids while you going to go have a baby, and they making you stay there for days. Like, dude, is this prison? Like, what the fuck? I want to go get home. I want to go home. I want to go take care of my kid. I want to be around my family. I want to be in my bed. And you should be allowed to do that. You are allowed to do that. They won't let you know you're allowed to do that. You know why? Because it's money. They make money. Flipping the room, flipping the room. Next girl, next girl, next girl, next labor. Let's do this. And that's what it is, because it's a business. But as an individual, it's your life. And you control your health, and you control your life. You control how your life works. That's putting it right. At the end of the day, y'all, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I chose a home birth baby because that's the best thing for me. I chose a home birth because I've seen the benefits. I chose a home birth because not once, not twice, and I ain't gonna tell you how many times I've had a home birth, but it's been multiple times, and I have never regretted it. Never regretted it. My babies are healthy. My babies are good. No problems. Okay? As y'all can hear. Kids argue, kids fight. I'm about to go handle that. But I just want you guys to know. I wanted to come out with this video because I see so many people going through things, and know so many people being told, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Baby, if you feel like you got some type of health condition that is forcing you to not be able to do a home birth, you can do water birth, you can do hypnobirthing, you can get your diet right so that you don't have high blood pressure, so that you don't have anemia, so that you don't have certain things that could make a, a labor difficult. You could get right. And that's what we're here for, to get right. We're here to improve. We're here to get better. That's all I want to freaking do. You know what I mean? I hope this video wasn't too long. I don't like to make long ass videos, but this is something that I feel very, very passionately about, and I haven't come out with a video about this just because I don't like to, you know, I don't like to say too much. I don't like to let people into my business, but I do like to help. So that's it. That's all. Thank you so much. If you want to go see my home birth video, I do have a home birth video posted online on here on my channel, um, from like a few years ago, and that was my first home birth ever, and best experience freaking ever, best experience ever. Y'all check it out.